Yeah, well, we won. That was the most important thing we needed out of the game to get the win, and to start like we did was really important. To be able to jump out of the blocks and have that 7-goal first quarter and reduce their scoring impact was critical. It allows you to do other things if you get off such a good start. We're able to do that, and as the longer the game went, we're able to make a few decisions, I guess, which a good start allows you to do. Oh yeah, he's had a good year, Luke. He's he's played whether it's up forward or in our midfield, and he's got more midfield minutes this year. He's been more inside, and he's just a real competitor and a very good player. He's had a really consistent season.
And no injuries today. That would have been obviously refreshing.
Yeah, it was. Obviously always this time of the year. Particularly, we had 4 blokes back in Sydney that missed today, so to be able to get through to the game and have no, well, to this point, I don't know of any injury concerns, which is good.
How are those 4 blokes? Would they help them play next week?
They're all a chance. I'd say, certainly Reid and Kennedy be huge chances. McGlynn, he's been running as well and feeling good, so he's a big chance. And Birdie's, if he only misses the 1 week and he's able to play next week, it'd be a terrific effort, but we're not sure with him. But they're all some sort of chance. Just how much of a chance, we're not sure. They all did some sort of training today, though, which is a good sign.
I think a lot of your blokes know those guys are coming back. They really showed the effort and intensity required to try and maintain the spot.
Yeah, we were really pleased with our younger kids that are coming in. I mean, Biggs on Griffin did a good job. I think Griffin had 9 to 3/4 time, and Dean Towers and did some really good things for us. Harry Cunningham, these guys that are coming in, the younger kids for us and doing a job for us, we're really pleased with. They're able to come in and go into the system and make sure that they play their role, and the older blokes are able to help them with that. And it's important to make sure that if you could lose a couple of players at any time during the year, and especially over the next few weeks, that you've got the confidence of those players to come into the group and play. Tommy Mitchell's another one.
Well, how important is it to play at ANZ next week, leading into the game there again the following week?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's we've played enough at ANZ to know what the ground's like. It's not as if it's going to be a surprise for us. So it's probably not a major factor.
John, round 23, top 2's now secured. Some coaches rest, some coaches don't in the last round. Is resting part of your vocabulary?
We'll play during the week, I would expect. We'd play our players that are fit and ready to go. If there's injuries, concerns like there were this week, those blokes didn't play. So, certainly Reedy we gave to the last, he was named in the team. We thought we'd give him every chance to play, but certainly Josh, and we didn't risk him, Craig Bird, and we'll make that same decision this week. It's pretty simple. We just look at the facts, and if there's sore players, we don't play them.
So does that fit into the don't flirt with your form basket for you?
I don't think there's many teams rest players.
Well, I suppose Freo last year.
Yeah, but that's a one-off. I don't think it happens too often. Is there any other examples of it? Probably doesn't happen too often. Yeah, it doesn't happen too often. It's more that we want to make sure we continue to play well. If players are sore, though, we'd have to be silly to risk them. So it's that's the decision we'll make during the week. If they're sore, they won't play. But if they're ready to go and they're feeling good, players like to play. They like even Josh Kennedy this week. He was champing at the bit and did some running today up there, and he was really disappointed he was not playing. I had to grab him by the arm and say, "Mate, you're not playing this week." And they're competitors. They want to play. They want to keep going. They want to continue to be in good touch and good form. So that's the other consideration to take into it as well.
So do you think Scotty and Kurt, their understanding of each other, is that improving still?
I guess it's only natural. The more footy you play together, but they're reasonably experienced players. So they, from the moment they started playing together, they didn't have too many dramas, and they're both, experienced, quality players are able to, they've got different strengths, which is really important. You know, one's obviously gets up the ground and runs around a bit, and Tippo I thought was good to be able to throw in the ruck today. That was another string to his bow. So they're both different types of players, and which is a good thing.
You mentioned Tom Mitchell before, and you've been, I suppose, passionate with him with selection this year.
Only through injury.
Yeah, and injury as well. How did you see his performance today, and do you think he can really add another element to the midfield compliance?
Look, he's a good player. I mean, he hasn't played this year because of injury, and that's how it's been. And you know, he went out of the team early on because he wasn't training enough, and then even today we were sort of umming and ahhing whether to play him. He played a full game in our reserves last week, but hadn't played the full games the previous two, only played bits and pieces and hadn't done all the training. So even this week we were sort of umming and ahhing whether he'd done enough. But we made the decision to bring him in, and you know, I thought he looked all right tonight. You know, what happens next week, I'm not too sure, but he seemed to get across the ground pretty well, and his touch seemed to be pretty good. So we were happy with him doing what he did.
Well, thanks, guys.
Thank you.